Lone Star Land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look in my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the bluebonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright.
Gummy shoe prints, laid them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy slough. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops
Sebastian, sweet boy, where have you gone? The sun sets low, but we keep marching on. The wind whispers your name soft through the pines, a melody aching in these hearts of mine. Roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better, oh you deserve better. And your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang like bells through the air. Now silence just lingers, it's more than we can bear. We carry your memory, a flag in our hands. Through shadows and valleys, through shifting sands. The roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better. Oh, you deserve better. And your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang through heartache and pain.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? TGIF. Happy Friday, everybody. We did it. We made it through another week. Unfortunately, for a lot of us, the bad temperature and weather is about to change if it hasn't already for you guys. Y'all stay warm out there. Stay safe. Hello, Daisy. Hi, Kai. Hello, Cecilia. Texas Plain Jane. How are you? Hello, Miss Kathy. Jen in Georgia. Good to see y'all. Hey, TJ. Let's see here. Bobby, hello to you. Hope you are doing well, Bobby. We all love you so much, and it's good to see you with us. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Hope you're staying warm. And Cecilia's batting down the hatches over there where she's at, all the way up. Y'all all got to stay warm. Hey, DJ. Let's see here. Peggy, hello to you. And Jacqueline, hello. See who else we got with us. Wild Child, hello, hello. Good to have you. Michelle, always good to see you. Hello, Nani. How you doing? Hey, Lisa King. Good to have you with us. There's Retha Bell. Oh, goodness. You take care of yourself, sweetie. Hope you get to feeling better soon. Hey, Tina girl. Good to see you. There's our Cinderella. How are you doing? Good to have you. Let's see here. SI, hello, hello. I know. Sorry, SI. I thought I needed to go a little earlier so we can get in everything we needed before others started, because everybody else started backing their times up a little bit. So tried to not get overtaken. Hello, Teresa and Sky Maiden. Good to see y'all. Let's see here. Hi, Kylie. Hope you're well. And let's see who we got up in here. Goodness, my nose is wanting to dribble today. Hey, Christy. Good to have you. Yes. You about ready, Christy? They say it's going to get pretty rough. They say we will probably be losing power. Not looking forward to that. Hello, Wendy. Good to have you with us. Let's see here. Who else? Catherine, hello. Betty Smith, how are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Good to have you. So glad you could join us. Hey, Brenda Sue. And let's see, anybody else sneaking in here with us? I'm trying to get through all these real quick. There's Anne. How are you doing? Good to have you. There's our beautiful Lolo. So glad to have you. Let me see if anybody else has sneaked up in here with us. Cheryl, hello to you. Hey, what? Good to see you. We got a good house today. All kinds of good people with us. Thank you all for being here. Everybody that's just hanging out and listening, thank you for being here. And to all those that go and listen on replay, I appreciate y'all as well. So I hope everybody's staying warm. The temperatures are starting to drop slowly. They said by the time midnight gets here, the temperatures will just dramatically drop. Hello, Paige. So yeah, Burr. Not looking forward to it, but hey, the kiddos are excited because we're supposed to have 2 days of snow. So we'll see if that happens. But they are super pumped. I remember my kids being so excited anytime there was a little tiny chance of snow, even if they just got to see the little tiny flakes coming down and nothing stuck. They were so excited. Yes, good deal, Bobby. Oh, yeah. She says she's thankful her son made it out of Dallas before all that started. Yes. Oh, all y'all's lines are underground. Oh, good for y'all, Jen. Every one of ours are hanging up, and that's the problem. Ice accumulates on there because we're getting freezing rain, and then it weighs them down. And if just a little tree limb snaps and falls, it usually hurts. Everybody be without power. I hope they're prepared this time and it won't be like 3 weeks without power, because, we're getting down into the teens and I couldn't imagine being that low temperatures and no power at all. Oh, not good, not good. And everything in my son's house here is all electric. And you can run a generator, but it's only going to hold up for so long. So you don't want to overpower it and plug in the stove to eat or anything. So no fun, no fun. I know, right, Christy? Christy says, I hope not, but girl, Texas power goes out. It sure as heck does, y'all. We're not used to this. We're not equipped for this kind of temperatures. But so, there's been times where we've had the cold temperatures. We're not equipped for freezing rain and sleet and all that stuff. Oh, good. Lolo says we heat with wood stove only in our 150-year-old house. How cool. I would love to own a historic house. I think that would be the coolest thing ever. An old farmhouse. Yeah, thank goodness you're used to it. Yeah, we've got a wood burning fireplace, so thank goodness for that. At least we could stay warm. I think last time we were without water and power. It was crazy. And I was there in my house all alone. Me and my dog stayed huddled up. But we got the goats all nice and warm and enclosed, and they're enclosure wrapped. And so anyways, hoping they'll stay warm as well. Diana says minus 17 here with wind chill. Whoa, wait a minute. Let me go back up. With wind chill minus 24. Ooh, I'm not moving to Canada. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, a friend of mine posted on Facebook. I saw her post, Christy, and she said, I know everybody's going to the stores to stock up because of the weather, but why did everybody have to buy up all of the toilet paper? She said that here locally that there was no toilet paper at Walmart. So, yeah, super crazy, super crazy. But, anyways, I do hope everybody, though, y'all stay well. And if I am not able to go live or anything due to power outage, I will get on my phone and make a post, keep y'all updated. But hopefully, the power will remain and I can come on live tomorrow. Isn't it funny how that's the first thing that gets cleared off shelves, especially after 2020, man? I'll never forget. I always stayed stocked up because I had so many in my home, coming and going, my kids, my grandkids, and all the things. Well, then it ended up being just me by myself. So I already had a stock load. So I ended up being okay, but people were going nuts over the toilet paper. That was the biggest debacle in the United States, I swear. I couldn't believe it. Toilet paper, of all things. I mean, they even kept Kleenex stocked, but not the toilet paper. Oh. Cinderella said -33 below on the day my son was born, and that's without the wind chill. Oh my good golly. No way. Hey, Shayna. Good to see you. So glad to have you with us. Gosh, dog, that's cold, y'all. Mm-mm. Man, oh man. My body ain't cut out for that cold of weather. But I will say this, I've always heard it, the further north you go and everything, the cold is different than what it is down here. And so we had gone to Colorado for Christmas a couple years. I've told y'all about that trip and everything, but it was cold, but it really was a different feel to the cold. And we all talked about how, it was cold, but yet you didn't get to the bone freezing cold. And then we, had a whole conversation about it. Of course, it ended up being this big old whole conversation. And when we were Googling it and everything, it's because the humidity is so high down south, because we're right not far from the coast and everything, that we have humidity, which makes it a wet type of cold. And it's a little drier at the further you go up, the drier it gets. But it really was different. Yeah, it's a damp cold. And boy, sometimes you can feel it in your bones down here. So, anyways, well, everybody stay dry. Make sure your pipes are wrapped, your pets are good. If you have plants outside, put them in your garage at least. Get them out of that weather because they'll burn. The freeze will burn them up. So, anyways. So, guys, today we're going to talk about 3 a.m. photos and more. I was telling y'all when we were doing the Ruckus video that if any of y'all wanted to go over some of those photos again, we would. I never knew that you could take a video filmed at night and manipulate, like take screenshots and take those screenshots and manipulate that photo to see who or what was happening in the background, kind of thing. So I'm going to share something with you real quick. Let me see if I got it opened up here. Here we go. I'm going to share this with you because this is how I was explained a lot of things on how to do it, because I started getting photos and I'm like, how is this possible? How is it that you're showing me a picture that's got people obviously there in that dark when I can't see nothing but black? Thank goodness there was a full moon that night, because that did give out a light sense. Thank goodness there were the neighbor next door to the prophet's floodlights on their garage were on. And thank goodness there were 2 flashlights moving about, because that ambient light actually helped. And so this is what I'm going to share with you. Let me pull this up right here. Can't get it any bigger. I don't know. Let me take that off here. See if that'll make it bigger. Little bit. But on Chat GPT, this is what it tells us. You brighten the photo is the most common solution. Sometimes the image looks black, but the details are just crushed. If you're on your phone, you open the photo, you edit, increase exposure and brightness, increase shadows, lower the highlights, slightly increase contrast after brightening. Okay, and you're going to raise gamma or shadows more than exposure to avoid washing everything out. Look for silhouettes and reflections. Even when faces aren't visible, you might see the outlines of heads and shoulders, eyes, shine, or glasses reflections, clothing contrast like a logo, white shoes, stripes, light reflecting off of the skin, phones, or jewelries. Sometimes zooming out, not in, makes shapes clearer. So I wanted to share that with you, because that is the process that it takes to be able to get a visual of the fact that there were actually people moving about that night. They were actually doing things. Yes, and it actually, SI says, it helps to bring images into focus better if it's grainy. So all these things can be done to any photo. But if you have a dark photo, you can actually clear it up. Not saying that you're going to get a perfect face every single time. Not saying that you're going to get complete, details to it, basically put a name to that person. But the most important part about all of that was, if you have a photo or a video that you are looking at and you see nothing but the light, and you want to know who's behind that light, is it a person? Is it a dog that's running with the lamp on its head or something? Whatever it is, there's a way to find out. And so we're going to start out, and let me see here. Oh, not that one. Let me go over here a little bit. We are going to start out, and I'm going to go to our files here. We are going to watch the 3 a.m. video. Let me scroll down till I find it, because these are all the things we're going to look at. Hang tight. I know it's here somewhere. These are all saying images. And then there's other things that I found that were interesting. Okay, hang on. I'm going to stop this. Let me go back into my folders over here and see if we can find anything here. Most of what I've got here are grandkids. That's why I stopped it. So let's see here. Okay, let's see. I'm still looking. I thought I had it already pulled up. Okie folks. Let me make this big. This is the 3 a.m. video right here we're going to watch. Keep a reminder that there's going to be movement right here, okay? And this is pretty much as big as I can get it right here. But these are the floodlights by that neighbor's home, which is on the curve area. And then Katie and Chris's house is right there. So here we go. We're going to watch this video. But as you can already tell, see the blue around the dark abyss right there in front. There's lights. And thank goodness for those lights.
That dot. Okay. I've got
Oh,
more to
this
show
is
you guys too. So there is it zoomed in, right? The next zoomage. Then the third one is what we're going to take a look at.
All righty. So let's get off of that. So that shows us the ruckus video there that night. And now we are going to start. Hey, Kiki, I'm sorry I didn't make it to your live. Guys, before we pull these pictures, I do want to say this. Kiki went over the dispatch call. If you have not watched her live, please go watch it. TJ, one of you guys in chat, one of my mods, could y'all drop her link to her channel? Because everybody needs to go see that. She came across some stuff that was said, and like I told y'all before, guys, Wendy, welcome. Look here, we got a new member. Welcome, Wendy. We're so excited to have you. So let's play this song and then we'll talk about
Welcome. Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff down. We got enough to go around. So can I get a name and get down? Welcome to the South.
Welcome, Wendy, to the family. We are so excited to have you, girl. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for wanting to be part of our little family over here. But guys, Kiki was listening and she caught something. I've always told y'all when we go back over things, no matter how many times we go over it, there's little things that keep standing out. She caught on to the fact that there was an officer saying, I talked to the, I don't know what his position is, but he was over all the construction in the construction site. And he's going to ask his men to look around all the work that they had done and report back to him. if they found anything. Did law enforcement not search the rest of that construction site? Did the construction workers? Did they leave it on them? That was the craziest thing I ever heard. But yeah, that's his words. Hey, got a secret? Good to see ya. I couldn't believe that. I know, Jen. Same thing. It was crazy. I'm like, She says yes. I was like, oh my gosh. And then after they find the mannequin over there, they talk about the riffraff. It was about 25 feet in. Guys, that is limbs and things in those ponds. There was stuff in about 25 feet into that pond, that little retention pond thing over by the cemetery. And then there was emergency management was called. That puts question marks all over the place. And I thought it was very interesting. They asked Brandon a question and then he said he was going back to the home site. And they said, has anyone arrived over there? And Brandon's reply was, there's a lot here. And then Brandon, can't say it was Brandon Carter because I don't know for a fact. But Brandon says, hey, everybody meet back up over here. Y'all come on over here and we'll regroup. He called them away from searching the cemetery area and the retention pond area after he got to that house. Interesting. Y'all definitely go over there and check out Kiki's live today as she went over that. Very interesting. Hey, Pat, good to see you. So, okay, here we go. We are going to go and look at these photos. I know it's hard to see a lot of things if you are not used to them. I get it. But I'm going to show you the best I can. And I will pull it in a little bit so that you can see them a little larger. I don't know what I did here. What is that? I don't want to do that. Here you clearly can see a person here. Something's behind them. There's a person here. There's a person right here. And right back here, very interestingly, you see a person with a ponytail. And let me see. I'm going to put my chat on my phone so I can see what everybody's saying here. You're not seeing anything? What? It says I'm sharing the screen. Here, I refreshed it. Did that help? I'm trying to get on here. Let's see. On here. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to get my phone set up so I can see everybody and what's being said. Because if I leave this, I'll get myself lost. So let me get all of our messages pulled up on my phone. Okay, y'all see it there. Okay. Okay, let's start over. Here's a person here. Just an outline. They're dark figures. There's a person right behind them. Here's a person here. Here is a person. And interestingly, right here is a person with the ponytail. I'm going to zoom it in. Do you see the girl with the ponytail right here? Wonder what KK was doing there that night at 3:00. This person looks to have a ball cap on here. There's an outline of a face, somebody with a large nose. Here's somebody's hand, and it looks like they got their pointer finger up. Very interesting. Can y'all see all that? I just lost my chat. Okay, I'm going to take it as everybody can see what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can get. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get. Here we go. Okay. I want to be sleuthing. So can y'all see that, what I'm talking about over here on the right? There's a girl with a ponytail right there. There's somebody with a ball cap. Somebody's got their finger up as if like number one. Their pointing finger up. And there's somebody with the big old nose. Wonder if that might be Grandpa Socks over here. So then the next one we're going to look at is very interesting. Let me see here. This just the video. You can clearly see a person right here. Do you see a person right there? Probably, Holly. That's what I see. So there's a person, two people actually, it looks like. It's crazy. Don't look at all the surrounding things because those are, a lot of it's just pixelation and stuff. This one is very interesting. It looks like forehead and an eyes, a nose with its mouth open. You can clearly see there's something someone is holding because there's their fingers. It's interesting how so many things, that just come out. Yep, and look at the full moon right there. Okay, this one. I don't know why it won't. Here, let me pull it in this way. You can see the outline of people here. See what looks like a person here, but there is something being poured out. But this right here, I'm wondering, is that may be like that smoke machine that they use, because I do believe they used smoke machines at night. Yeah, looks like the person's hugging something. Yeah. The smoke screen thing, yes. Because you can clearly see what looks like smoke going up here. Now, this one I went ahead and put in, and let me see if I can get it pulled up. This is a shot from the Proudfoot's driveway where a neighbor's driveway where the trash cans are, but look right there. This is very interesting to me. Exactly, Bobby. You have to go there because he got in trouble for just that type of product before. Exactly. You have to think and wonder about that because we know he got in trouble for that before. Guys, this looks like a person with the orange or red colored shirt. You can see the face and the dark hair. Are they laying down between a trash can and a trailer hitch, maybe? It's very interesting. Let's see. I'm going to skip that one because I think that's a little hard for a lot of people to see. Black hoodie pulled over, hands with the light. I want y'all to watch and look at this very closely. There's a person with a black hood right here. This is a truck from the house that has the video camera on it. Okay, so this is over in their driveway. There's another vehicle here. And this person is in between the vehicles, right? You see the face outline right here. The dark hoodie kind of points a little bit. You can see it up over their face right here. Now, here's the white truck. That's the end of the truck, and that's the bed of the truck. Parked in that driveway. Yes, this picture is very important because I'm going to zoom in a little more. The back of the side mirror right here shows that person's reflection. Do you see that? Do you see that person's reflection right there? Yeah. You can't hardly see anything. Sorry, Miss Kathy. You might go back and watch it and on your phone, and that way you can zoom in and out, maybe. So very interesting because you got things here, you got this truck here, and this is the chrome back of the chrome side mirror. Very interesting. Now, unknown female in the garden area. This is the courtyard area. Let me see. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now I'm going to pull it in pretty close. There's an arm right here. This is the outline of a body. You can actually see the separation of the legs down here at the bottom, the calf, and it goes up a little bit more here. Here's the other arm. A lot of it gets pixelated, but you have to be able to look at it. No, it was not Sebastian, Diane. Nuh-uh. I believe it was Katie. Now, here's the interesting part. Look at this V shape right here. And that seems to be part of a hoodie. So now I'm going to back it up to about right here. Who wore a black hoodie that night? Oh, yeah, this is all alleged. Everything is alleged. Yep. Look at that neckline. Who had a dark hoodie on that night with her little jacket zipped up? It would, she has the little low shape right there. You could almost see the red hair at the top, possibly. So there's that. Same as the Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, I believe that is Katie Proudfoot. In her dark colored zip up hoodie. Now, this here is the angle from the camera, okay? This is the parking lot area here, right? The car showed up about right here. This is one of the light sources you see over here on the side. This double light thing is the neighbor over there, his floodlights. Something I saw that was very interesting in this picture, and I'm going to show you right now as we zoom in a little bit. Who could that be right here, I wonder? There's clearly someone or something right here. Now, this is another great picture. Here's that black truck and that boat that we saw earlier. So we know this is at the neighbor who was taking the photos, the video, surveillance video. And the trash cans were right here. So those trash cans we saw a while ago with the black truck and the boat hooked up to it, and it looked like someone with the red shirt was in that area right there. So I want to state this. Let me pull this back just a tad. So the lights are over here. They're cast out here, cast out here, cast out here. There's reflection happening, okay? There's reflection happening. There are light being pushed outward. Now, look right here. Somebody got something over their face. I wonder if they were trying to jam up those cameras. Looks to be someone here and here. So, and then whoever that might be. But I wanted to show you this because the light that's being portrayed here is what's helping us see these things. Right here is over some trees. So you see the top. That's how the sky was that night due to that full moon. So because we have all these different light sources, we are able to capture some things. And I wonder if this isn't a person here. So anyways, wanted to show you that one as well. This one here, let's see. I need to, where's my little thing where I can turn it? I need to, there we go. I'm going to rotate this way. Do you see a person right here? Another one here. And what looks to be somebody in a white, uniform here. Do you see what I'm talking about? You see their shadows here, 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 here. Okay. I want you to stop and to think about the shape of those lights for the ruckus video. That's kind of what we're seeing here, these dark images. Let's see. We're going to rotate it back. And we're done here. And you clearly see a head here and a head here with the shoulders right here. Here's another one right here. Are y'all with me so far? Can y'all make these things out, or is it just too much? I'm seeing them because I've studied them so much that it's easy for me to see. I just want to make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. A little bit. Okay. Oh, Cinderella. Yes. Just wait. Just wait. There's going to be one I show you in a minute that will really just make you very angry. Oh, no. Let's cancel that. Let's discard the edits. Here we go to the next one, which is basically that same camera angle and picture that we saw, but just at another timestamp. Here's the person in that shadow. This person is moved forward. This one's moved over out of the light source. Look at this right here. Is that not a ponytail going forward? I wonder if she was getting ready to bend over and her ponytail flew. You clearly see a person here and a person here. But can you see that ponytail? Look at here. You see it? There's her face, her hair, and her ponytail. So, and then you can clearly see a person here, their knees down to their feet. And there's KK in her ponytail. I assume. That's all I can do is assume. Now, this picture right here. You see the light. That's basically what we're seeing, right? On the video. Well, let me turn it this way. Does that help y'all see things? Does that help you see? Not sure who it, I can't remember right now who it was that sent me the email about a cowboy hat that kind of looked like the one Mr. Chris was wearing in the video where he was intimidating and making fun of Seth on another channel with the hat, cowboy hat on that looked like it was probably too small for his head. Guys, there is a person here with a cowboy hat on. There's another person here who is wearing some kind of helmet looking thing. You can see the little slit for the eyes. I'm going to keep that there. Let's see, I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Do you see this helmet looking thing they're wearing right here? And it comes down to here. And it's got this little thing, kind of like those Roman helmets. There's another person standing that away, walking towards them. What are these people doing? I mean, you have to. I don't know. Can I do the contrast? Let's see if we can do the contrast here. Back on the contrast. Does that help y'all there? It's craziness. And then let's not forget these two people right here. Don't know what they're doing, but they're standing back in the background. It's craziness. Complete craziness, guys. There were things happening at 3 a.m. while that photo was taken. Now, I want to make this comment. It has been discovered that in some of these videos that there might have been an alligator there. Other people have made fun of that comment and everything. Guys, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm fixing to show you. Does that not look like an alligator face? Just want to share with you what we are seeing. And you can clearly tell from this photo, this is the circle around the light right here from that 3 a.m. video. It looks like a gator. It sure does. See it right there? A snake's head is not going to be that big. You can't say it's a snake. Kathy says, anything is possible in this case. Friends, I think if they ever hit the mother lode of wherever they were discarded at, they will find several types of animals. So there's that. This one is pulled up. You look at it and you're like, I see a big blob here. Okay. So let's take it and let's zoom in a little bit and see if you can't see a person here and a person here. There's a person here and there's a person right here. So this is what I'm going to do. There's other shadows in those backgrounds, but we're going to take it and do this contrast to lighten it up a little bit so y'all can see it just a little more. No, I think, do we need to do less saturation? That kind of turns it black and white. See if this will help you see. There's a person here. There's a person here. And there's a person here. Somebody is down here. Now, this right here is very, very interesting. I'm going to zoom up a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Down at the bottom corner here, I wonder if this is some type of air gun or something like that. I'm not sure. Not sure, but it is very peculiar looking. Okay. I want to show you something that I think is very, very important. They're battery operated large people four-wheelers. They're gas powered ones. Whatever kind this is, I am not sure, but there was some sort of vehicle there that night. There's a person right here. You see somebody sitting there, you see somebody there. There's this whole vehicle. That would be a tire, that would be a tire. Somebody would sit right here. Yeah, Chat GPT, and I forgot to show that part. The smaller the pixelations, the easier it is to see. If you have these on your TV, it will be harder to see them. If you look at them on your phone, you will see them a lot clearer, only because the pixelations are together. They pixelate more as you spread them out larger. You see his truck? Is that what you think it's the truck? Or is this his truck right here? So I wanted to show you that picture as well. These down here, we believe, are those smoke filters, the tanks, for the smokes, screens. Now, this one's very interesting. Oh, how cool. Want to be sleuthing? My granddaughter, her name is Allie, and my ex, we would go pick her up, and he always called her Alligator because her name is spelled Alli. So we always called her Alligator when she was little, and she loved alligators. We bought her a little stuffed alligator. Hey, Sussy. How you doing? Welcome, everybody that's here. I hope y'all are seeing some things that, we're finding on this 3 a.m. video. This right here was very interesting to me. You can clearly see a person here, and this looks like a face. Let me zoom in a little more, see if that will help. It looks like, and guys, I'm just going to say this, but to me, it looks like a baby's face. Yes, thank you, Wannabe Sleuthin. Wannabe Sleuthin says alligators are often used as pawns to cover up wicked crimes. We have seen alligators in several of these photos. Let's hope so, Holly. Let's hope so. So I wanted to show you that because that clearly, to me, ends up looking like a baby's face. So as I go out, maybe you will see a little more of what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, if you look at these in a dark room, it does help. Now, this one here, let me see here real quick. Hold on. Yay! Blue Eyes, if you can hear me. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay. Let's start at the top of this photo here. You can see the outline of a head here. You see the shoulders and head, arm coming down there. Then we're going to go down here. It looks as if this might be a mask that someone is wearing here. Right here looks to be a face. It's hard to make out. Oh, this one right here. When I zoom it out, there is a head right there. Sorry, guys. I had the wrong picture in my mind. And then if you go right down here at the very bottom, you see another silhouette of a person. So people were there that night while that 3 a.m. photo was happening. Let's see. We looked at that one already. Let's see. Are we going over this again? Let's go back. I don't think we did this one. Okay. Here is a light. Okay. We know there were lights there. We know the lights were happening. We know they moved and those lights were walking, all those things. Now, I have a question. Who recalls the neighbor behind the Proudfoot home having an RV back behind by his shed at one time? Is that what we are seeing right here? To me, that looks like an RV plain as day that's going to be hooked up and driven. Did y'all hear what I said? Driven. Okay. We're back here. Let me see. I don't know why I got to. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to stop this. I want to get back to hang tight. We got another folder to go through. Here we go. Okay, let me get back over here. We are going to share this. We are going to share this. And we are going to look at some really good pictures now. Now we have two definite people. Their outlines are so plain as day. One seems to have like a little bun type look right back here. The other seems to have a long face on them. So then let's see, we're going to get past some of these. We're going to go back to these here in just a minute. We just saw this one a while ago. Here's the cowboy hat. Here's the thing put out showing this is the light source here in the middle. This was what was around it. You see the two people standing back in the background over there. Not their backyard. It's down that courtyard area. This is close to light number 1. because it says light and it's got the 1 right here. Okay. Once again, you see a dark picture. Now, we're going to zoom in up here. This is what looks to be a silhouette of a person here. Looks as if their hair's flying backwards. Let's use our light filter and see if our contrast will help us to see a little better. Just to lighten it up a little better. They're reaching their arm out, it looks as if, and that's a person. Now, the other ones, they are very hard to see. There's a person right here. It looks like a pillow. I'm not going to worry about those others. Now, down here is some form of structure. Okay. Now, we've talked about the hazmat suits that they would wear. I'm going to pull this in to let you see what we believe would be a hazmat suit that they are wearing right here. Over here is what looks to be a person. And there's another person bent over right there. This seems to be a tall person. Now, this one's very interesting. Let's see. We're going to zoom in on here. Let's concentrate right here first, okay? We're going to go here. I want you to look. You can tell this is a head, a shoulder, okay? Now, you see the hair back here, but this is all lit up. I want you to look really close right there. It's almost as if you can see the strap to a headlight. Hazmat suits might have, like those white suit type things, white would show up black at night. But these, I believe, are headlamps. That's why I believe they're wearing headlamps, because you can almost see that stripe right here where that band would go around your head, and the glare from that light is covering the face. And you can see a form type in the smoky part here, and I believe that's another one. This looks like people are crawling on the ground, maybe. Not sure about that. But if you look right here, it does look as if someone's laying down. And this right here is the outline of a person with maybe a backpack or a bag they're carrying. And one more right here. Right there. Trying to give you everything that is a little easier to see. A lot of things you have to look at as reflections and things like that. But these are complete shadows. And I think they're telling a story. Okay, we are going to rotate this one to help you see what we're looking at. Let me see if I can take some of the saturation out. Maybe a little bit. Let me move this contrast back. Let me put that back. Hold on, I'm kind of playing with the contrast and everything just to help you see it a little better. Okay, guys. This one is very disturbing to me. It looks as if there is something right here. Something is here. There's a person here. Now, I'm going to zoom in. And you clearly see a face. Do you see that face? Yes, Lisa, that's a face. And my question is, this person seems to have their hands this way. This looks like red here. This is a red spot here, and this person's got their hand up and there's red here and here. Not sure what kind of story that's telling us. I'm really not sure. If there are any of these pictures that you want to go back and look at, pause them, tap your screen to get the pause button off of it, take a screenshot of it, pull it up, edit it, use your contrast, your different type of settings you have on your phone to make it to where you can see it. It's easier to see on the phone, and you may have to adjust your settings. Yeah, everyone's going to have a different opinion of what they're seeing. I'm afraid of what I'm seeing here. And then we'll see. We'll save that there. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. I'm going to go to this one. Now, I think I want to rotate this one this way. It looks as if someone is laying here, and this is their arm. And that's kind of what it looks like to me. And there's someone there. I will pull it in. You can see a person here. You see a person here with a dark mask on. And this looks to be a person laying down with their hand falling down. Okay, let's see. Okay, I put this one in only because I wanted to show you what we were seeing. I'm going to pull this in to explain. I will pull it back out in a minute. I don't know if you can see a person standing right here. Oh, Didn't mean to move it, but there's someone right there. It seems as if there is a person sitting right here. There's a head, and you can see them sitting down and arms out. Now, here's the part that bothers me. What the heck is this tool? This is some sort of tool. It looks to me like a pickaxe. I don't know if y'all can see what looks like a pickaxe. But that's what it looks like, some form of tool of some sorts. Is there something here that they're hacking into? I don't know. Like I say, these are all just my opinions. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't there. I can't tell you exactly 100%. I can just tell you what I see. Now, this one here is very, 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 very disturbing. I want you to pay attention to this right here, this head. You can even see the glasses. Do you see the glasses here? His hair. Someone is standing behind him here, here, and look right here. Not sure what's happening. Looks like a wooden handle and an axe head to me. This one really, really bothers me. What was happening at 3 a.m. that they would need an axe? You can clearly see the axe here. Oh. Okay, here we go here. This is a picture I'll put in here so that I could show y'all the bed cover that was found by the locker at Worsham's. This is the bed covering. Along with the bed covering, there was a picture. Let's see. I don't know where it went to. We're just going to go through these and I'm going to tell you what each one are, okay? Because I got a bunch of different pictures that I wanted to share with you guys. So here's the bed covering, like the mattress pad cover, right? So this is it, laying out there in that grass. You can see it between the storage building and Worsham's, and right back beyond over here is the creek. That's where this was found. This is the neighbor that lives behind Katie and Chris. And you can clearly see the name at the bottom just barely peeking out. This is the neighbor that lives behind Katie and Chris. This is where their camera is at. A person standing here would almost have their head about under the camera. That camera would have been pointed at Katie and Chris's house in the backyard area perfectly. Oh, this is one of my favorites, guys. This one is one of my favorites. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, Wendy. I appreciate it. Yes, Bobby said I called Heather the PI. She told me Ellie wouldn't take it, so she threw it away. Ellie did not take the mattress cover, nor did they take the knife, nor did they take the box that said Katie Senior Pictures on it. My question is, why were those things left outside the storage building to be found? What was put in the storage building that those things had to been taken out? But I'm going to zoom in on this picture to see if maybe you might recognize someone wearing a ball cap. Don't mind this up top. Now, to me, that looks like an alligator face. All the pixelation around him, but this was worked on and everything. No. I don't know, YouTuber. Why hasn't Ellie done a lot of things? Why would Ellie ask the construction workers to check the construction site for them and they merge back at Katie and Chris's home? Why would an officer call all law enforcement to come back over there and take them away from searching an area? Diana said, I mentioned the other day that lady Jen said it had nothing to do with KP, allegedly. Well, it had her name on there in the box of pictures. From what Terry Lynn told us, was a box of pictures of Katie's high school years. You see that face right there? I don't know if y'all can make that out. Hey, yeah, YouTuber. That's who I think that face is. And do you see on top right here? Was he carrying it off? I don't know. But it makes you wonder. It does make you wonder. I mean, why are we seeing an alligator in any of these pictures? Okay, hold on. I'm going to go here. And this is a picture that was taken out of the 3 a.m. photo amongst one of those bright lights. And it's my opinion, this is someone wearing a dark outfit with their hair in a ponytail. Because you can see a little bit of the shadow of the ponytail and you can see it end about right here. It's probably over her shoulder. She said it was a box cutter, not a knife. Okay. So there's that picture. Let's go here. We're back to that one. Wanted to share this with you. July 21st, 2024. Lunch with the girlies, celebrating our birthday girl. Let me zoom in. Oh, wait. At George's Alley's Beach in Florida. Hey, Poppy Love. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm wondering if they did too, XD. Did they hide all those tools in that shed? So here's KK. Look at that smile on her face. She got a missing child, don't know where he is. She's in Florida having lunch with her girls. With the girlies. Can you believe that? She leaving her sunglasses on so she can stay incognito, I guess. I don't know. July 21st, 2024. She got a missing child. He'd been missing 5 months. And friends, in the Proudfoot's home, this is what a grieving mother looks like. Just saying. Yes. Yep, that's what I've heard as well, Diana. So I was going to share that with you. Here is the picture of the box. Written on it says Katie's senior photo. So there's the picture from the box. I agree with you. We have been more upset. Now, this picture here, we looked at it before. This right here, I'm not sure what that is, but it does bother me. You clearly see the headlamp here being worn. So we saw this a while ago. Bobby, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you, Bobby. Okay, we got more things to get through. Friends, this picture, I looked at this picture and I could see a nose, cheeks. I see the eyes, the big brow, dark hair, looks like, possibly wearing a cap maybe or something. I wasn't sure about this picture. I got to looking at it and I'm like, that's a very dominant nose. Okay. So I go back looking at all the family members. And bear with me as I go backwards real quick. And this is what I put beside it. Poppy Love, thank you for becoming a member. Oh, I'll play y'all a song in just a minute, okay? But I wanted to show y'all all of this. I pulled this picture up and put it side by side. When I did that, and pay attention to this part because you see it very dominant right here. The nose, man, just point. Yes, that is DG. CP's cousin. Handsome, isn't he? So I decided, let's see what ChatGPT can give us in comparison. And I asked the question, if you could clear up the picture on the right, what would that person actually look like? And this is the results from ChatGPT. Very, very, very close. Very close. So, yeah, I wonder. And Michelle says, oh, let's see. Let's go back to the original picture here. Hold on. I thought I had them all in order, but it does look like the head has been injured here. It does look like something dripping down. I'm not sure here what happened. Maybe it's just dripping. I don't know. But yeah, it does look like there's something happening there. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get it. Whoa, my computer. Okay. Hold on. Oh my gosh, my laptop started talking to me. Okay, guys. Here's another picture. You can see people here and here. I'm going to clear this picture up for you because we're going to do this picture, which is the same picture we just looked at. It's just not cropped in so tight. I want you to look very closely and tell me from this angle, is it clear to you that there is a rather larger woman sitting here with her hair in a ponytail? Is there not a child standing right here? Remember we said we saw what looked like a little kid, baby face? And a man leaned over right here. It's not KK. Not KK. Wait, who is that? Walking on Sunshine says that is not KK. You have that one wrong. Who's Allison? Which one do we have wrong? Now, this is my opinion 110% that this person sitting right here with their hair in a ponytail is CP's sister. Yeah, exactly, Lisa King. That's what I think. To me, this looks like Melissa. She's got a puppy dog she's holding. Let me zoom in so you can kind of see what I'm talking about right here. It's hard to make out the larger you get, but I think she's got one of their little puppies. But who's this kid? And why is there a little kid at 3 a.m. in the morning with these people? And you clearly see what looks somebody's got a bald head or a, let's say, metal type hat on, talking to that little kid. You see what I'm talking about? And then in the background over here, you see another person and another person here. Now, looks like a large statue or something right here. Could it be a person? No, Poppy Love. I don't think this is Pink Shirt. This is someone larger than that. Exactly, YouTuber. It's frustrating. It is frustrating because it's right here in front of us, and all we do is take screenshots from that video and manipulate the contrast. I just showed you how GPT said to do it, your contrast, your exposure, and that type of thing. And this is what we're seeing. Could they be in a church? I don't think so, because this is all from that 3 a.m. video. Now, hold on. We're going to keep going to the pictures here. This one's really disturbing. But it's because, and let me pull it in. This person is all in black. You can see their face, and they got some kind of weird hat on. It's like they're wearing a black robe or something here. Do you see it? But it also looks like a ponytail hanging down. It's very strange. And you see all the things in the background, but That's the one that bothered me. What the heck? Yeah, Jack, when they're holding their hands up, yeah. And then this one, how many people were there? How many people were there? We got a person here. We got a person here. We obviously have a person here. There looks like one here, possibly one right here. And there's someone right here that I wonder who that could possibly be. Oh, and don't forget, there's somebody over here. But could that be Sebastian? I don't know, guys. That's it blows my mind. Now, I'm going to show you this one. We're going to start right here. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure why I'm looking at somebody right here in like a hooded cover. And they got a cup in their hand. You see what I'm talking about? Right here. Look at that hood. There's their arm sticking out, and it's a cup. They're drinking something. You see the hood? You can see where their face is exposed right here. You see their arm a little bit right here, but there's a cup. They're holding a cup. What the hell? Is this a stuffed animal? That's the only thing I can figure this is right here. There's a person in a freaking hood. And then there's their feet. These are on steps. It looks like steps here. And there's a person right over here. Oh, and here's the outline of someone that's dark, got a low cut on their top because you see the top of the breast, the chest, and a little bit of the face. Talking to the person in the hood. Drinking, whatever it is they're drinking. How crazy is all this? How insane crazy is all this? Now, let's go down here and look at the bottom. Do you see it like a stuffed animal bunny rabbit or real life bunny rabbit? Folks, I'm telling you, I honestly believe there are animals, some kind of party, some kind of horrible, ritualistic, dark things were happening, I believe. You can see the person right here in the corner with an arm out. Now, friends, I'm just going to say this. If you look at this nose right here, Does that not look like a pig with its little feet out here, fat body, and that snout? Oh, the phone's the best place to do it. You may have to screenshot it and adjust. Okay. That's the best way, April, for you to do it if it's too dark or too light or something. But this is what I want to bring out. This picture with this, what looks like a pig here. I've always wondered if this is a pig or just a dog. And then Mob Crew last night said they found what looked to be a pig buried. April, could you not see the person in the white hood right here, babe? With the styrofoam looking cup. Like a baby lamb. This right here does. Well, it's a pig then, right? Tina Girl, cultish comes to mind every time I even look at these. I mean, what kind of person's going to walk around? What if it's his puppies? I believe they're involved as well. But this one right here just blows my mind. Some weird stuff happening, guys. Okay, now this contrast has been tweaked on this one so that it brings to light. I don't know if y'all recognize where this is. This is back where the video camera on that man's garage that captured the 3 a.m. photos. Yeah, Diana, that's kind of what it looked like to me. It really does. Sad to say. And no, this is not green moss. It's just the contrasting stuff so that we can see. Here's this white truck over here. But look at this one. And this is later in the video. What do you see over here on the hood of that truck? Do you see things on the hood of that truck? Those weren't there a while ago in the other pictures we looked at. You see what I'm talking about? There's a person right there. There is something right here. Don't know if it's a person. Is it a turtle? Like one of those big turtles? I don't know. But this is clearly a person right here. All righty. Now, I don't know if y'all recall me talking about the Roman hat thing earlier, which looked like a helmet, a Roman type helmet, you know, old time thing. This one is very hard to see, but I wanted to show it to you in hopes that y'all could see what I'm talking about. This picture, looking at it right here, is a person here. That person looks to be holding someone right here. Now, when I zoom it in, I want you to pay attention to this helmet that is being worn by this person. Here's a helmet. It goes up and rounded right here. It goes this way and has a little tassel type thing hanging off of the back. So that's what I was hoping to show y'all. that you could, and we're going to lighten it up a little bit, maybe a little more exposure to it. Do you see? Does that help you see it a little better there? Do you see what I'm talking? You can almost see the fleshiness of the face. You see the dog right here. You see this helmet thing right here. This is coming out the top. This is coming down off the bottom. So, all righty, let's go to the next one. We're almost through, guys. We're almost through. Rotate that picture. This one here, rotate it. They're standing up right here because there's the hat on the top and there's the dog's face there. A plume, that's it, a plume helmet. And it has been said that CP has a Roman collection. Yes. Hey, Sammy G. You're good. You're good. Now, this one's obvious. There is a person sitting here. It's a person. I mean, don't know who the person is, but you can see them sitting there somewhere. There were people out there, and this is all in that 3 a.m. video. Trying to remember why I had this one up here. Let's see. I don't think y'all will be able to make these out. Let's skip this one. Let's skip this one, this one. Hold on. We're going to read through all these, but I think I got some more pictures. This is another one that bothers me. If you look close, you can see what looks to be a bed frame right here. There are covers here, and there looks to be an arm here, the other arm here, and that is a head. I'm going to zoom it in, pull it up here. Can you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, Kylie, I believe that is Sebastian laying down. I don't know if he's on a bed or what, but you can see the cover type. Something's covering him. Let me see if I can add a little saturation to it, maybe. I don't want to take it too far. Just play with it a little bit here. Do you see the person laying there a little better there? Exposure. You see the hair right there stays dark. And that darkens it a little bit, but it does look like oh, what happened? Oh, I took the exposure. That doesn't help us none. Okay, now there's somebody there. Do you see right here? Down here at this bottom right, is that little kid we saw earlier sitting by that large woman? Could that be what we're looking at right here? It looks like a small child. Now, there's two people right here. let me rotate this so you see these people as if they're walking in or something. Right here. It looks like a large person again. Here's another person right here. Yeah, TJ, it does. It looks like a little kid looking up. Christy, I'm telling you, it makes me nauseous. It does. Right here is a little kid. I swear to y'all. You see it right here. I just don't understand. I don't know what kind of sick people these are. I don't know. Okay. Remember how it said that if you have shoes, they reflect things easily? Chat GPT told us all about it. Here's some shoes by some equipment. Can you see them plain and clear? Maybe like an altar, wild child. Very possible. Very possible. Hang on, I'm gonna let y'all look at those shoes. I'll be right back. All righty. Do y'all recognize the shoes? Good deal. Okay. So, yep, there's some shoes, a pair of shoes. It's crazy. They look like bare feet, you think? It might be bare feet. Maybe. Craziness, isn't it? This one, I wonder if this isn't a photo that came from Chris Carr's camera because it would show their patio area perfectly. I'm not sure. I'm going to zoom in. You see somebody here looking out that's got sorry, I got choked. You see legs right here on this person. And over here you see something peeking out. It's crazy. Maybe it is a storage. I don't know. It's craziness though. Hang tight. And then here's a better look, and this is why I think it's their home in their backyard. I believe this is the sun porch area. And you see people there. This bothers me as well. Goodness. Is this another person in a robe here? And let me rotate for a second so I can get it to where you can see. Is that an alligator? Is that another gator? And reset. Done. Oh, what happened? There we go. Now, here, there's a face through what looks to be smoke. You look here, it looks to be a person. You see heads here. Excuse me, guys. I apologize. Okay, we're back to this one. Now, this was a post that was made on Facebook. Says it is deeply troubling that there are still people who know more about what happened to Sebastian but choose to remain silent. This silence is a betrayal not only to Sebastian but to everyone fighting to find him. The latest development in this case raises significant concerns about the role his mother, Katie Proudfoot, and stepfather, Chris Proudfoot, may have played in his disappearance. We learned Katie Proudfoot may have invoked her right to remain silent and is now working with legal counsel. While everyone has a right to legal representation, this development, coupled with troubling new allegations, paint a concerning picture. Evidence suggests that Christopher Proudfoot's truck may have been in the, hold on. May have been in the area at the time of Sebastian's disappearance. Additionally, 5 DCS reports document a history of alleged abuse within the Proudfoots' home. Here, looky here. This is from the audio from the 3 a.m. video that they have had translated. Not sure who. It is heard, if asked, I can't be here with you. I was at work. Secure the front door. Flashlight. Get it. Clean it up. Erase the memory cards. You hear a woman cry, it's okay, Bubba. And a male says, shh, he's gone. This is what was translated from the audio that was heard from that 3 a.m. video. I wanted to share that with y'all. We will be listening to that. And I think, hang on, there was a few more things I was wanting to show you. We got to get through. Let me pull this down for a minute. Let me go back to down here. See if there was anything I missed that I was going to show y'all. Let me see if this is one. Yeah, let's share this. Let me pull this in. There is a creator called Harley Ryder, okay? This spelling right here is the Harley Ryder that several people have said is Chris Proudfoot. Nick the Hat This is what Harley Ryder wrote to Nick the Hat. I sold my own through a secret line, a burner phone, my only sign. The truth I hid with skill and art, the evidence close. I played my part. Who am I with guilt so deep? A bond betrayed, a secret to keep. They ran that through Chat GPT. You were Walter White, the protagonist of Breaking Bad. The lines referenced his secret dealings in the drug trade, the use of burner phones to conceal his activity, and the guilt stemming from his double life and portrayal of his family and values. Burner phones to conceal activities, guilt stemming from a double life, betrayal of family and values. It says, this is UCP or is that UKP? Where is Sebastian? I always thought that was very, very strange because not sure if y'all read it this way, but when you read these words, I can hear Mr. Chris's voice saying those exact words. Oh, sorry. Using those words to poke at people, to laugh at people. Maybe it was him too, Kylie. I don't know. I hear Mr. Chris's voice all over this because he likes to brag a little too much. So, I don't know. But they have said this Harley Ryder is Mr. Chris. Hang tight. Let me look through here. I think that might have been all. Let me double check if there was anything else I was wanting to show y'all. I've had y'all here for quite a while. Oh, yes. Shall we? Shall we do this one? This is on Mr. Chris's Facebook page a while back. Thought I would share this with you. It doesn't have a date. When it was screenshotted, it had 1 hour ago. But Mr. Chris says there's a lot of folks who need to read this. I'm just going to leave this right here. This is a post Elon Musk made that said, children that aren't taught accountability for their actions grow up to become adults that think nothing they do is wrong. Boy, that man is an oxymoron in himself, isn't he? Lord help him. He is that child that wasn't taught accountability for his actions. And he grew up to become an adult that thinks nothing he does is wrong. Doesn't it sound like CP in the flesh? Yeah. I just can't. This is coming from the man himself that when he was younger, his mommy got him out of all his big trouble, remember? He grew up to become an adult that his mommy still is helping to get out of all of his troubles. So we're going to close that one. Let me go look again and see if there was anything else that I wanted to show you guys. No, let's see. I think that was it. Alrighty, guys, that's it. I pulled the best photos that would be the easiest for y'all to see. I hope they helped you more than anything to see that when you take the darkness away, there were things happening that night. It can only be our opinion as to what we think we're seeing. We don't know what happened in that courtyard that night because none of us were there. Only those people, and I say people plural, they're the ones that know what happened that night. They know who was there and who wasn't there, and they know the intent of every one of them being there that night. As always, yeah, TJ's always having to remind me, but it's just so daggum obvious that myself, along with moderators, subscribers, and anyone in chat express their opinions. On this channel, we present speculation, possibilities, and show things found for everyone to decide for themselves what opinion they have. We're here for helpful purposes only. We're not here for drama, hate, or anything negative. Please respect all opinions. And as always, my content is not to be used in a negative way at any time. Guys, there are things that we see, those of us who have been studying these pictures, looking at these pictures, learning what we're looking at, learning the process of how to see these things. And I showed y'all the easier ones, the more obvious ones to see. There are so many more. So many more. Tons more. And it does tell a story. It tells us that night at 3 a.m. in the morning, people were there. People were there. Bobby, thank you so much for this super sticker and the other one as well. I do appreciate you more than you could ever imagine. You are so gracious and so kind. And I am just so proud to have you as my friend, not just because of monetary wise, but you are so sweet. Let me see if I can get up here to our member, our new member, whoop, whoop, our new family. And then we're going to put that up on there as well. If I can get up there. Boy, y'all chatted a bunch. Y'all making me work. Let me keep going. It's hard to put these on the screen when I'm on the other page because it goes to a whole different page and I don't get to see chat. Okay, we got Poppy Love that became a member. We're excited for her joining us. And let's see here. Let me go up some more. Got to go find our new, the first one we got. Let me see if I can find Wendy. Let's see here. I apologize for my throat, my runny nose. All of a sudden it just hit. But that's the life with allergies. And I haven't been taking my allergy pills either, so that doesn't help none. Okay, let me scroll. But I do hope everybody stays warm, and I do hope that everybody is safe out of the weather, doesn't have to get out and drive in any of it. Everything is like shutting down around here starting in the morning. But yeah, if you don't have to drive, do not get out in it. There she is. There's Wendy. So we got Poppy Love and Wendy as our new members. And for them, welcome to the South, y'all.
Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff down. We got
Welcome to both of y'all. And for our beautiful Bobby and her little super stickers, here you go. Thank you so much to all of y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. It is always good to show you things that I see, to explain them to you, and to have people that can see it. And to those who couldn't see it, it's no fault of your own. It is just some people see it, some don't. I mean, that's what I've been told. I've been doing a lot of reading up and checking into all these things, and is it my eyes playing tricks on me? And it's crazy because even with Mob Crew's video, I see people moving. I see movement. He said it's just the pixelation to it, but when you stop and screenshot it, you see people. Those people we saw in that courtyard area back there, the common space, they call it. I mean, they were there in the cemetery, I believe. Poppy Love says, remember when KP said when Sebastian comes home, he was going to have so many friends? Yes, ma'am. I honestly pray that that young man will get to come home. I just worry that it may not be. I don't know. I'm on the fence so much with it. And it said on our news, do not take kids outside. Yeah, y'all are probably way off than we are. They did say here that come Sunday night that it will be dangerous for people to be outside for any length of time because of the wind chill and everything. So yeah, I could imagine y'all up north. Jacqueline said, my son came home with an iPad for remote school. Not happening. He is nonverbal. He cannot use a device. Oh, bless him. Oh, goodness. You got to go outside. You got to feed the dogs. Well, just be quick with it, TJ. And bundle up. Stay warm, everybody. So, like I said earlier, tomorrow I will probably be on here, dependent on electricity and everything. But if I can, I will be back tomorrow, and we'll take it from there, one day at a time. But definitely to all of you, please stay warm. Please stay safe out there. And while you're cruising the YouTube streets, be very cautious. Look both ways. There's people out there that just as soon run over you than anything and never look back. Oh, Lord. Y'all be careful out there on these YouTube streets. Be careful with this weather. And just know, y'all are all so appreciated. And I'm going to let y'all get out of here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring for Sebastian. Thank you for being, able to look at what I've seen, what I think I'm seeing, and explain to you guys, and y'all take it so graciously. I appreciate y'all for that. And until next time, everybody, love and hugs. See y'all later. Bye.
Thank you.